Hello, my love bugs. I am back. Welcome to Beagle's Harem. You already say we're going to do a reading on Trey Songz. Where is Waldo? He has been very, very quiet. We have not heard from him. We have not seen him. We have a whole bunch of allegations and bad words about him. So, let's get some insight what's going on. But before I start the reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. And you can comment. I don't bite. You can tell me what you think. You can give me, your ones and twos. If you do not want to say anything, you can email me at bigotero921@gmail.com. I don't have any problem with you doing it. I don't bite if you don't want people seeing your comments. I'm sorry, I had to get some drink. This is my fifth video today. So let's get into Mr. Trey Songz. I can't. He got us waiting. Where the hell are you? I didn't even know that he was a Virginia native. I didn't know he was from Virginia. I had to actually be told he was from Virginia. But you know what? No, I won't be nice. I'm not even with it. I am not going to say that. So let's get into this, my loves. We want to stop right here with Trey Songz. We're going, yeah, sir, come back to earth and choices he's made. You know what? I'm gonna grab from there too. I flipped that for a reason. I don't usually flip it, but it was for a reason. All right. Okay, so you know how somebody wants to express themselves, but people have like a gag over his mouth. Everybody just like this. He's not happy right now. I can tell y'all that right now. All right. Where is Waldo? Where did he go? Why is he in hiding? Where's Waldo? What's going on? He has new possibilities on the table right now. So he is working behind the scenes. We just don't see him. He has choices. He has choices on the table. So he's out of sight. Well, he's not out of mind because you see I brought him up. But he got some choices. He felt like he needed time to rest. He needed to take a break. That's why we don't see him. But right now he needs to get back to money. Because when you take a break, you need money. He's taking care of him. Sense, essence, rest. Sense, essence, rest, health. He had to take care of his body. He had to get back to him. He had to heal. Take some time away. Letting go of certain things. Purging. Took some time to purge. He took some time to purge. Family. Doing more things with his family. More obligations than he promised them that he couldn't do before. He had the time to do it now because he took time into himself. It wasn't nothing but bad press. So he said, listen, since there's nothing but bad stuff going on and people are thinking, oh, let me just take time to heal my mind, body, and soul and come to my senses. But they also put new possibilities and choices there on the table for him. And he couldn't express himself on what's going on because somebody told him, Diane, quiet, shut your mouth. He had to get himself back into alignment. So this is making sense on why he was gone. Because if he didn't, it would block his success. But I also feel that sexuality But we already know that there has been in question disassociated. It's some people who have disassociated from him, and he has disassociated himself with certain people because they have spoke on his sexuality. You know how some people care and some people don't? He's like, come see, come stop right now. If you know, you know. If you don't, oh well. It's just that simple. He feels like people have been lying on me. People have been lying on me, and I've been lied to. He was very, very angry. That's why he went into hiding also, because he needed change. And you know what? Sometimes if you're silent and you're quiet and you go and you're quiet, that things start. He thought that was a brilliant thing, which it is. Because guess what? People cannot, it takes two or more to start an argument and keep the flames going. He's like, let me back up from this situation so I can get back to my, all I had to do was realign myself and spend time with family and change. I, he was feeling it before, the tabloids. He was exhausted. He needed this, his body. He just couldn't admit to himself because he was so engulfed with money. And then he has problems with boundaries. He 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 pushes himself on people who don't want him. He's very aggressive. Like, y'all completed y'all task. Y'all humiliated me. He was very, very hurt. He was very, very hurt. It was the inappropriate time he felt. And also people felt like it was the inappropriate time for him to do some of the things that he was doing. And you know how everybody goes back to childhood trauma. Some things that has happened in his past is still messes with him. People feel like he needed divine intervention, which he did get while he was gone. You got all of this completion. Feels like I'm coming back a new person. My heart is a better, came back like my heart is renewed. I'm rejuvenated, because I have done some things that I shouldn't have done. I've said some things that I shouldn't have said. I was, disrespecting people's boundaries, but also telling that the gavel's still going to hit. Opportunity. It's an opportunity that's going to come up for him. He feels like he has matured a lot in ways that he wasn't mature before. But when he comes back, like his life is dull right now. It's not upbeat. He went away because of his self-image. His integrity was at stake. People were discriminating against him. So he's like, let me move back, reset, refresh, and come back a different person because I was very abusive to people. He has also, what I'm picking up, he was abused as a child by someone. He's dealt with abuse. That's why he's aggressive. Aspect here to put things in a proper aspect. That comes with realignment. A lot of people feel like he abandoned them. He feels like a lot of people abandoned him when, the block got hot. And if you notice, when a lot of the celebrities are against the wall or people are side-eyeing them, some celebrities take flight on you real quick because they like, listen, no, I don't need that. I don't need that and I don't want that. So he's looking at like, wait a minute, I had y'all back. So you going to just leave me? You going to just kick me and see while I'm down? But it is what it is. He had to go back to source. And he had this played a part too in his actions and in his behavior. And it actually helped. So he's like, listen, I have to get back to the beauty of what I was doing. I have to get back to the beauty of creating. I have to, make these women feel good, make these men feel good. I have to realign myself. So he had to He had to withdraw for a little while, and there's nothing wrong with that. Pleasures. All of that had played a part in his actions, why he had to realign. This was the reason why. This was the reason why he was so aggressive towards other people. Okay? Y'all put in the pieces of the puzzle, seeing an overview. Like, yeah, I was delusional about the things that I did, but who isn't? That's why he had to go on. And he's not going to move for a little while. He'll pop up, but just not right now because he's still trying to put things. And somebody threatened his safety. He was in pain. He was not only in pain about the things that people were accusing him from, he felt he was in pain from people lying on him. He's in pain from abuse. He was in pain of people letting of him. He has a lot of pent up rage. It's things in his life that were not closed out. He didn't finish. It's not done. And if he doesn't take care of it, it's going to be kaboom again in this. So I would take a little bit more time. His intention for the future is to come back, balls to the wall and hard and high energy. And to give everybody who he is. But true Trey Songz manner, he's going to, because he has rebellious energy. He has clarity to the situation, but his clarity is a little bit foggy because you don't want to see the negative that you do. You don't want to admit that the negative that that people are telling, but he's disappointed a lot of people. And right now, he's pushing to get back. And right now, he needs to take a little bit more time. It's not time for him to come back right now. It's still time for you to rest and don't move. Chill out. Let go. Go with that trauma. It's a lot on, like, his mind is just going and going and going and going and going. You know how you sit there? Trey Songz. Trey Songz. Trey Songz. Trey Songz. Yeah, this one is, hopefully got a lot to say. And I'm picking up mental illness, not body. This makes that strategy on his way back. Alright, we want to stop right here. That's enough. Oh, this is not good. Right here. So them people got some evidence on you. So when apology comes up, because it's just staring me down, it's going to come up out of when I pull the cards. But I'm just going to say it now because it's coming straight in my mind. He feels like he owes a lot of people an apology. He also feels like he let a lot of people down. So which goes to this right here, evidence, right? So on this card, it says detection, investigation, proof. So that's telling us that they have some evidence on those allegations that he was accused of, allegedly. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything that I say is alleged, and metaphysical science cannot be proven. I'm just poison ivy. Listen, it's people who have given evidence on him. They gain profit. Wow. People got money to come forward. You know, some of them stories, women were paid for protests. There's some people who want to sue him. There's some people, you see how these people are angry? This is another reason why he's silent. I would be silent too. Right now, he's thinking about his money. He's thinking about his bag, managing it. That's why he wants to come back right now. But I would still say silent because you know what? These people not playing with you. These people not playing with you. And with luck, jackpot, reward, I could sue you. I could sue you for, and they have the evidence to sue you. So if we see a lawsuit coming, don't be surprised. I already called it. And look what comes at the top of the decks. Wait a minute. I'll bring it up. He felt like they robbed him, that they're trying to take from him, that it was unfair from what they've done. And he just wants his privacy right now. He's offline. He's separated. He's very quiet. He just doesn't want to say anything. He was stressed because they put that pressure on him. Because guess what? You wasn't listening to what we was telling you. Libations. Purity. Exactly what I told you. Alignment. Source. Clarity. Spirit. Peace. It was a collaboration. People were, they're backing other people up with their evidence against him. It's a unity of people who are, enhancing the case against him. But can't make this shit up. You better stay quiet because you're going to find yourself in an Alabama scandal. You're not playing with you. A lot of people are upset. Look, accident, damage, cautious, injuries. You've done damage to people. Some of the women that he's done, allegedly, what he's done, he's like, some of y'all bees live in fantasy land. Y'all imagination is really, really big. I didn't really do everything. Compromise, agreement, reconciliation, consideration. He's going to go to some of this women. You see how you have the two women over here? Like, listen, let's make an agreement so I don't end up. But that's not how that's going to work out. He's on overload. He had so many obligations. He got some good news coming. He has a surprise coming his way, something, and it's not a bad surprise, it's something good. So at least it's something good in these cards besides the other stuff. And he has been taking time into himself. But guess what? This is not him being homeless or poor. He failed a lot of people. A lot of people are disappointed in him. That's why there goes that apology. Because he does feel guilty for some of the things that he does. And people want him to forgive. And he also wants people to forgive him. He wants people to forgive him. And he wants forgiveness for what he's done. And him also, he's like, listen, I forgive those who blame me. But there's so much conflict going on. So many differences. Disruption. He had a lot of quarrels going on, a lot of arguments. But he's like, listen, this is him right now. He's planning. He's coming up with a strategy to come back. He's like, listen, I got to get my mind right. I got to get my mind right because I need to get back to the money. I need to reset and realign. I need to get things back to where they're supposed to be. Okay? Stability. He's accepted, the things that's going on. Is he happy about it? No. Sorry, my love. But it's like, come on. Nobody's perfect. We all do fucked up stuff. You know? He's 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 in, how they say you're in limbo. Some days it's like he wakes up okay and having sweet dreams. And then some days this is what's going on. That's why he's so quiet. But people want justice. They not playing with you. They want justice. So with blind, he's scared of the unknown. He can't see while he's sitting back to get clarity, right? And he feels like he's clarity. He's still like the blind leading the blind. It's somebody in his ear telling him bad information. Like, it's okay, you got this, my guy. They're not going to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And he's like, some days he believes whoever's in his ear, but he's around his family. He's been bonding with his family. He's been home. He's been, going back. He's been traveling. He's been exploring different things, seeing things that he didn't see before. But he's also taking care of his schedule. That's why strategy came out. Oh, I didn't even know that was there. Okay, see why that's there. But he's strategizing his schedule. He's planning. This has the whole sexual allegations he was in dark. He's suffering. Like, why are y'all persecuting me? Do you see those hands? This is what he was seeing in his dreams. So you see how the man is in bed at night. This is what he would say. He'd be woken up from his sleep. The boogeyman always comes. This is what he's doing. He's collecting his royalties, and he's trying to preserve his money, and so he can make sure that he's all right. Somebody's coaching him. Somebody's giving him advice. Somebody's telling him some good knowledge. Everybody isn't giving him bad knowledge. He feels like he's going to be successful, that he's going to win. He's going to achieve past this and this. He feels like he's going to have lady luck, and he's going to be all right, and he's going to gain. Right? But those other people are like, remember what you've done. It's like these days, they rolling it on them. Look, gifts. He's been giving his family like gifts and souvenirs and things. Just like I already said, he was taking care of himself. He was supporting his family while he's gone. He feels like, making married. He's showing some goodness. Because you know how, somebody told him, if your good outweighs your bad, you can crush it. But it's not always true because of the level of bad you've done. And look who plays a part in it. You see that big hand? He wasn't listening. We warned you. You got big-headed little boy. So we had to bring you back down to earth. He had so many ideas going through his head, but right now it's not time. And he felt like people was bullying him. He felt like people, are unwilling to listen to his truth, not their truth, his truth. And he was also embarrassed about all the headlines. Remember, I told you he was taking care of his body because his body was fragile. He was weak. And also, I feel like it's some, when you had a lot of sexual partners, the block was hot, allegedly. Okay? As I said, it's really for entertainment purposes only. So now we know why Waldo is missing and what's going on with Waldo. It actually makes sense on what's going on with him and why he's so silent and why there's no movement with this man. But he's trying to strategize. He's trying to put his strategy together to get back. He's trying to get back to where he was. Because, man that don't work, man that don't eat. Even though, yes, he has made money. But, when you take time off, you spend that money that you have, right? So then it starts to dwindle. So that starts scaring people after a while, right? Right. All right, my loves, that's all I have for you today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up, hit the thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Give me your opinion. Virtual hugs and kisses. I will see you later. And, stay safe and be true to yourself.